What's up, YouTube? Fortune here, and this is card of the week number 2. I'm a little late on it, so I'm just going to get right to it. We have Spirit Reaper and Snowman Eater. There's one other card, but I don't have it. It's an Arcana that Forced the Fool. And basically this review is, or card of the week, is basically all about good main deck or side deck cards that you can use to beat or at least help against the two of the top three big decks of the format right now. So I'm just going to get right to it. Basically, it's Spirit Reaper is you either main it or side it. Like I run Insectors, so these cards don't really do anything against Insectors. But basically, it's like Spirit Reaper, you can either main it or side it. It stalls against a lot of rogue decks it can. And it's also really good against Dino Rabbit and really good against windups for the most part. Basically, against windups, it's if you set this at the right key time, even if it's opening turn or whatever, and they try to loop you, usually their loop consists of not having any way to get rid of a monster that's like this. Like early, like usually it's carriers, Zen mains on the field, Leviathan Dragon, Leviair, whatever. Nothing to get rid of this. So really, like, the most standard windup decks, besides their typical, you know, if they run Dark Hole, if they run Mind Control, whatever, can only get rid of this by using Windup Kitten, unless they exceed and do something. I don't even know what to use as an example that would get rid of it. But yeah, so it's like, if you set this at the right time, they basically have to pass their turn over and over again until they can find a way to get out of it. And since I'm an Insector player, this is a little thing I'll throw out, is this card is really good in Insectors to use because a lot of good players won't commit to the field if they know that you're playing against Insectors, because if they don't commit cards to the field, it's less things we can pop, which means that we can't go off. Unless you're running Zecalibre, which I would assume most Insector players, that if they're good, they're already running that card now. Because it's like, if they don't if they don't play cards, you can't pop. So you have to pop your own cards, and usually you're not plussing off popping your own cards. So this will punish them, because you can go summon and punch directly and take a card out of their hand, because they have no defense. They didn't set anything in the field. So this is a really good card against windups and against Dino Rabbit. It's good. It's not as good as it used to be, I guess you could say. Well, maybe. Like, it's a good card still, but this guy's better, in my opinion, against Dino Rabbit, because this guy, yeah, okay. This can't be stopped by Lagia or Dolka unless you normal summon it, whereas this can be stopped by Dolka. But this also dies by Forbidden Lance, it dies by Smash and Grant, it dies by enemy controller. It doesn't die by, like, Grammel, but Grammel will clear it off the field. So this guy is not as good against Rabbit as Snowman Eater is, in my opinion, but I would still probably side it in, or if you're not maining it and you're having your side, I'd put it in against Rabbit. To this guy, Snowman Eater. This guy is actually really good against both decks, for the most part. You don't really see a lot of decks main decking him. He's more of a side deck card, mostly because of the fact he's got a really good effect, but at the same time he's a water attribute, which doesn't really work with any key strategies of any other of the decks. Sorry, I'm getting over cold. Basically, if you set this against windups, it works in the same philosophy as this guy, except if they go into Leviathan Dragon or something like that, they can actually get over this. And if they have a Zen mains on the field, like if all they have on the field is they commit as a Zen mains and then they attack it, you're forced to destroy something, which means you could pop the Zen mains will live, and then in the end phase pop it. So this guy is good against windups. Spirit Reaper is better against windups, in my opinion, but I would still side this in against it if you're not maining it or anything. And in regards to Rabbit, this guy is just really good against Rabbit. Lance does nothing to it, enemy controller does nothing to it, Smashing Ground will get rid of it, but its effect has already gone through, which is what you really want. It can kill Lagias that are unprepared for it. Dolka can negate it, but at the same time, Dolka can negate a lot of things. This guy will screw over Guaibas. It can completely wreck Rabbit if they go Rabbit into 2 Sabersaurus or Cabazelis and then they attack, trying to press through for damage or something. Like maybe they're going for a game-winning blow or something. Because then you can pop one and then they're left with the other one, which dies anyways. So, this guy is really good against Rabbit. This guy is really good against windups. Both of them are really good against both decks. So I figured I'd do a small review on them. There's not really a lot to say about these guys. You guys all know what to do. It's just, you gotta be able to stall against certain decks so that you can get outs. Because Rabbit can just gain massive advantage early on with a turn 1 Lagia, and then even into a turn 2 Dolka. And windups can loop you turn 1, which means that you're down 3 to 4 cards. If not your whole hand, if they happen to open up Avarice, or even, yeah, if they happen to open up Avarice, or if they hit the Torbus, maybe 5 cards. So it's like, you need stuff. So I would suggest using these in either your main or side, and basically any of the top 3 decks you're using. For sure. Like, Reaper and Snowman, they can work in Rabbit if you side them. I don't know if a lot of Rabbit players are using them, but they will work, because they can stall you against mirror matches as well. The only thing these guys don't really do anything against is Insectors, but there's very few cards out there that do amazing against all 3 of the top decks. I don't even know. Yeah, there's not very many. I was also going to do, these were the 4 I was deciding, besides these 2 here, I was also deciding between these guys on which one I should do card of the week. So feel free to post in the comments, let me know which one you think I should do next out of these 4 here. You got Fiendish Chain, Blackhorn Heaven, Royal Decree, and Prohibition. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll probably do a card of the week number 3 for one of these guys. So yeah, that's about it. What's my subscriber count for my current contest is, I believe, at 400. I think. Let me see. 401. So I'm 299 away from drawing the prizes. It seems a little ways away, but you know, the better, the more the better. Everybody's currently added to my YouTube contest, so anybody that's posting in the comments, you're in for sure. I've got a little separate thing set up for those. I'm trying to think what else. Oh yeah, this is something I decided to do in regards to my contest. If I don't hit 700 subscribers by the time Battle Pack Epic Dawn is released, when that comes out, I am getting a case of that set. Me and my team are. So we're gonna do an opening, of course. The prizes are probably going to change. I will still leave the mat as 2nd place. I may even add a 3rd place and make the mat like 3rd place or something like that. And depending on the ratio of what we pull and stuff like that, I may make 1st place like a set of tour guides from the new set and something else or something like that. So keep in mind that if I don't hit 700 subscribers by then, that the prizes will be changed, and I will do a video on it. Lastly, if I do hit 700 subscribers before that comes out, and this is incentive for you guys to subscribe and get your friends to subscribe and whatever, if I do hit 700 subscribers before then and I draw for the prizes, I will be guaranteed 100% doing another contest for Battle Pack Epic Dawn. So if I hit 700 before then, you got another chance to get more stuff from me. If I don't hit 700 by then, but once I hit 700 after the release, I will be doing, the prizes will change probably in regards to Epic Dawn. So yeah. Lastly, I'm trying to think what else. I got binder videos that are going to be uploaded. They're probably going to get uploaded after this video. I would do my deck profile, but I'm waiting currently on a few cards to come in. before I can do it, because I want to have it all blinged out nice for everybody to see. So, and I'm hopefully going to have more duel videos. If I don't have any from locals this weekend, I should have some for next weekend for sure. So stay tuned, make sure you check it out, subscribe. I really need subscribers, blah. I really need subscribers, and yeah, I'm out.